It begins here, under the heat of the Central Valley, where millions of trees hold the world's most popular nut.
A sudden storm of heavy fruit rains down.
They lay here for a week, baking in the sun to dry the outer hulls naturally.
Powerful brushes consolidate the crop into neat windrows. Air jets blast away the dust and leaves, keeping only the weight.
A river of raw resources, ready for transport.
Here, the raw harvest will be transformed.
Arrival. Every load is tracked, logged, and verified.
Precision starts at the scale. Origin, weight, and variety are recorded before a single nut is processed. It pulls from the deep center, ensuring no bad apples can hide. This sample determines the quality grade for the entire truckload.
Moisture levels are critical. Too wet, and they rot. Too dry, they break.
Precision parking over the intake grates.
In minutes, the entire 40-ton load vanishes underground. Deep below the surface, the facility's circulatory system takes over. Lifted 60 feet into the air to join the stockpile. Here they wait, a mountain of potential energy. Daybreak. The processing plant wakes up. Heavy machinery begins the daily feed. One scoop holds enough nuts to feed 1,000 families. Now, they leave the outside world and enter the machine. Before processing, we must create an even flow. The product is still raw, carrying the debris of the orchard floor. The scalper acts as the first line of defense, rejecting large debris. Using gravity and air, we separate the heavy stones from the lighter crop. A rock this size could shatter a processing blade in seconds. High-powered cyclones constantly scrub the air, removing fine dust. Cleaned of debris, the harvest is ready to enter the facility.
Welcome to the processing floor, a maze of precision engineering.
Human oversight monitors the automated flow.
Vertical transport, the most efficient way to gain height. Racing upward to the gravity-fed systems. Gravity will do the work from here on out. The auger distributes the flow evenly to the hulling banks. Surge bins ensure a constant, steady pressure for the machines below. Controlled feeding is critical. Don't choke the machines. They are now ready for the most violent part of the process. Friction is the key. Rubber and steel rip the outer hull away. Physics takes over. Air lifts the waste. Gravity keeps the treasure. Nothing is wasted. The hulls become premium feed for livestock. Now for the hard shell. The nuts enter the cracking banks.
Calibrated to the millimeter. Crack the shell. Save the meat.
The gravity deck, a masterclass in density separation.
The heavy kernels climb the hill. The light shells fall away. The stubborn ones are sent back to the start for another try. Finally exposed, the raw kernel emerges intact.
Size matters. The shaker decks categorize every single nut.
The giants ride the top deck to the premium line.
The smaller varieties filter down to their own designated paths.
Broken pieces aren't trash. They become almond flour or butter.
Looking deeper than the human eye can see. Detecting glass, metal, or stones that match the almond's density. A puff of air removes the danger with surgical precision. Sorted and sized, they await the final stage of purification.
Technology takes over where gravity left off. The optical sorting line.
A cascade of product falls through a field of high-intensity light. High-speed cameras and lasers analyze every single kernel in milliseconds.
Insect damage, chips, or discoloration, triggering an instant rejection.
Machines are fast, but the human eye is still the final judge.
A rhythm of focus, ensuring premium quality.
Rare earth magnets capture any ferrous metal microscopic debris.
The electronic gatekeeper. Nothing metallic passes this point.
Routine torture tests ensure the sensors are always awake.
System verified. The flow continues downstream.
Handling with care. Gravity is slowed down to prevent chipping. 1 ton of raw, triple-sorted kernels per bin.
The logistics team keeps the line moving.
Raw storage. Some stay here, but others are destined for transformation. Leaving the raw state behind. It's time to add value. Transformation begins with thermal shock. 2 minutes in near boiling water. The heat loosens the bond between the skin and the kernel. Rubber rollers pinch the skins off with gentle friction.
The skins are discarded, leaving behind the pure, white meat.
The blanched almond, a premium ingredient revealed.
Moisture is the enemy. They must be dried immediately to prevent spoilage. A second laser pass removes any stubborn skins that held on. Some are packed raw. Others continue to the roasting line. Entering the fire. Entering the fire. The roasting chamber. Precise heat triggers the Maillard reaction, unlocking the flavor. A light coating of oil helps the seasoning stick.
Tumbled to ensure every single nut gets the perfect amount of salt.
Precision dosing. Too much is ruined, too little is bland.
Rapid cooling locks in the crunch. If they stay hot, they cook too much.
Testing the snap. The roast must be consistent all the way through.
Parallel lines create sliced almonds for cereal and baking. Chopped, sliced, or whole, the factory adapts to the order. Rising to the packaging deck. Here, gravity powers the precision.
The multi-head wear, the brain of the packaging line.
14 scales weigh small batches simultaneously. The computer solves a math puzzle in milliseconds to find the perfect combination.
The perfect weight drops into the packaging machine below.
Flat film is transformed into a seamless tube. Best buy dates are stamped at lightning speed. The product meets the package.
Oxygen is flushed out and replaced with nitrogen to keep them fresh for years.
Heat and pressure seal the deal.
£1 pound, perfectly sealed and protected.
Trust, but verify. The check weigher catches any mistakes. Robotic precision saves human backs from repetitive strain. Sealed for shipping. Destination anywhere in the world. The final leg of the factory journey. Imperfect shapes have a perfect purpose. The milling line. Steel blades, spinning at 3,000 RPM, pulverize the nuts into fine powder. Sifting ensures the texture is light, fluffy, and uniform.
The result is a gluten-free gold standard.
Bagged and sealed for bakeries around the world.
On the other side of the room, we make liquid gold.
Grinding under pressure releases the natural oils, creating a smooth paste. Slow mixing ensures the consistency is silky smooth. Volumetric pistons fill every jar to the exact gram. Sealed tight while the product is still warm. Magnetic waves bond the foil seal for safety. Branding applied in a split second. Checking for glass in glass. Safety is non-negotiable. Tracking codes allow us to trace this jar back to the exact hour it was made. The puzzle comes together, building the shipment layer by layer. Wrap tight to survive the journey ahead. From a dusty orchard to a finished retail product.
Behind the noise of production lies the silence of science.
Every batch is pulverized to analyze its chemical composition.
Precise moisture control prevents mold and ensures shelf life.
Measuring the natural oil content defines the richness of the crop.
Ultraviolet light reveals aflatoxin, a hidden fungal toxin.
Microbiological testing searches for invisible enemies like salmonella.
We wait 24 hours. A clear dish means a safe product.
Machines can measure numbers, but only humans can judge flavor.
Measuring the force required to bite. The perfect crunch is data-driven.
Consistency is key. The color must match the standard exactly.
A final manual check verifies the automated sorting systems.
Every test result is digitally logged for traceability.
The certificate of analysis. The passport for the product.
Signed, sealed, and certified safe.
Green tag means go. This pallet is ready to leave the building.
Digital systems unlock the inventory for shipment.
All right, team. Inventory is released. Begin loading immediately.
The final gate opens.
Good to go.
Science has done its job. Now, logistics takes the wheel.
£44,000 of product must fit perfectly.
A game of Tetris played with heavy machinery.
Airbags lock the load in place to prevent shifting during transit.
Full to the brim. This truck is maxed out.
Sealed tight. The factory's job is done.
A numbered security seal ensures the cargo remains untouched.
Over 80% of these almonds will cross the ocean.
From California soil to markets in Europe,
Another shift ends. Another harvest processed.
Quality, consistency, and scale.
It takes a blend of nature and engineering to make it happen.
And this is how modern factories produce almonds from start to finish.
The scale of production never stops. Rooted in the earth, refined by technology. This is the engine of agriculture.
If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update.